As Yoda says, do or do not, there is no try. Welcome to step 6 of Project It, do it. And this is all about the implementation of the strategies that you've come up in the previous 5 steps through the Project It cycle. Now, if you think the heavy lifting is over, think again. This is where some of the hard work and some of the biggest risks within the overall strategy can come into play. So what I wanted to share with you today are some of my tips around making sure that the implementation of your IT is a success. To start with, leadership does not stop now. If anything, it maybe needs to kick up a gear to keep everything on track. Your plans will change. Adopt and adapt as you learn new things through the implementation stage. And make sure you share the spark. Bring some energy to the overall implementation because nobody's going to understand it or love it as much as you do. So share that spark. Understand the personalities. You'll probably be bringing together some people who have not worked, have not collaborated together before. So be aware of the different personalities. Appoint project teams. I always love working on teams of 3. 3 just tends to work really well and really efficient. And of course, keep the communication going. Communication is key, not only within the project teams, but within the overall bringing the other teams together, but also from a leadership perspective as well. Don't forget the team psychology, the stages of teams, forming, storming, norming and performing. Keep those in mind as you start to come across some hurdles through the implementation. Nothing wrong with a few quick wins. Make sure as you're prioritizing the actions to implement, make sure that you've got a few easy, quick wins in there. Work on cascading one-page plans. So we talked about one-page plans at step 5 as a way to summarize the actions and the strategies to be implemented. Do different one-page plans for different components of the overall strategy and cascade them together as one. And make sure you put some time aside to work on and in the business. Maybe you need to get something out of your calendar to make sure you've got that time locked in, otherwise you can get lost in the operations. We're now getting to the pointy end of Project It. Next up, we've got Measuring It, which is all about the KPIs, all about how to measure whether the implementation has been a success and also whether the strategies as a whole are a success. If you'd like to stay in loop with all the tools, tips and resources to make it happen within your business, simply subscribe, businessdepot.com.au/subscribe. Of course, we'd love to hear from you, 07 3193 3000.